got some of the Vallu mod squad in chat. We got some Smallant1 subs. We got a hype race coming up right for you guys in the next, hopefully, very, very soon. Grab some popcorn, maybe a large pizza. It'll be a while. And as I say, here we go, boys. A little bit of a delay, but we'll fix that. And Smallant vs. Vallu, race 1, Super Mario Odyssey 80% tournament semifinals. Winner goes on to face Narco Vita in the final best of 3. Loser goes on to face Zimpars in the bronze match for 3rd place. A little bit of a stream delay, but as you all should know, starting off in the Cab Kingdom, we got a tutorial for you guys. Tutorial Kingdom, but even though it is one of the shortest, we don't need to collect any moons. It's around 2.5 minutes, but there is definitely a lot of advanced movement tech here that could trip some runners up. Got a difference even on the first move in Smallant going for spin ground pounds, where if you buffer a spin using 2 circles on your stick, you can actually jump out of that, and the ground pound animation's much faster. So Smallant1's a very, very, I don't know what the word is. He used that strat a lot. Vallu, not so much, but I'm pretty even. Ooh, Smallant bonk. That's a bonk for Smallant. Let's get those bonk emotes in the chat. But first bonk of the race, gotta happen on Cap Kingdom. That's gotta just be the nerves catching up to him. I mean, but other than that, it looks like we'll see about left side for the runners here. Smallant definitely going for it. We'll see if we can take it. Oh, there's a sink in them, I think. That's what's going on. Yeah, that was very suspenseful. Vallu got left side. Smallant also getting left side after a little hover in the air for 4 seconds there. But ooh, Vallu, another mistake on Cap, gets hit by the boss. So both runners, a little bit of pre-game, early game nerves here. Definitely. Other than that, pretty clean from both. Vallu a little ahead. Mostly do that bonk from Smallant, but it's a couple seconds at this point. And so that concludes Cap Kingdom. Vallu looking like he's ahead by 1.5 seconds, maybe, something like that. Moving in to the Cascade Kingdom, as y'all should know. We actually have version differences here. So Vallu is playing on digital 1.1, Smallant is on physical 1.0.0, so we're actually going to see Smallant go for first moon skip here, whereas Vallu is going to grab this first moon. Is allowed as per the new rules. Smallant struggling a little bit, gets that cap, dive vault, and there we go. Nails that first moon skip. So a little slow, especially with the recoveries afterwards, but it'll save him a little bit of time. Hopefully that'll be enough to counteract the load times in the long run. Oh, yes, someone said Vallu's on digital 1.2. That's what I meant instead of digital 1.1. My bad. My apologies. But Vallu is a moon ahead, and so is behind on time, though. Hasn't reached the boss fight or dino skip yet, so we'll actually see how much time Smallant saved at the end here. Not really a good indicator, but hasn't messed up the boss fight so far. Vallu missing first try dino skip. He's gonna have to reline for the second one. Hopefully he has enough distance. Looks like he's gotten it. Couple second mistake there. Yeah, I hear you guys, people in chat. They did ask. They were both talking like 10 minutes before this race started. Vallu was okay with whatever Smallant wanted to do, and Smallant wanted to do FMS, and so Vallu was okay with it. So he thought it was fine. You guys can hate, but Vallu gave him the okay, and he's the one who's racing against him. So. Smallant finishing up the fight, as well as Vallu. Smallant obviously ahead right now, but we'll actually see. He does have to collect the treasure chest moon as well. Accidental side flip there from Smallant. Not too bad though. Decent execution on the treasure chest moon and in Cascade in general for both runners. So gonna deposit those in Odyssey. So that's at 509. Vallu's gonna have to collect the last moon and come back. So we'll see about how far away they are. Looks like it's gonna be about 20 seconds. 14, my bad, not 20. 14 seconds. So yeah, that does also get a little bit of a bigger gap later in the run due to Sphinx Clip and Turnip Clip. That Smallant is both going to use both those strats in the later parts of this race. But Vallu does have faster load times, so based on his execution there, we should say a safe approximation that the version Smallant's using is around 15 seconds faster, as Sphinx Clip and Turnip Clip do basically mitigate the slower load times from digital to physical. People in chat I still hear people that are disagreeing with the version differences, but it's been agreed on. They've discussed it. The mods on SRC, we've discussed it. Vallu's a mod on Vallu and Smallant, and we're all mods on the leaderboards, and so we've all discussed it extensively because it's a huge decision, especially with the new DLC on 1.2. And so everyone here is okay with it. We've all decided well in advance, and so, and even today, Vallu gave him the okay not 20 minutes ago in the racing or in this tournament Discord. So we're good. How does he hear chat? Pale Blue. I gotta pull up on my phone, and I'm watching and commentating on my laptop. Oh, I should probably talk about Sand Kingdom. That makes sense. Not going to really see any major route differences here, other than first moon skip coming out from Smallant. Going to be, or not first moon skip, Sphinx Clip. Oh, there we go. Wrong words there. But yeah, so Smallant does do a little advanced strat here. It's called Dram Strat, discovered by the one and only Dram55. Ooh, choked a little bit there. But the intent was to collect the moon while holding the hat out up there with that up throw, and then capture the bullet bill and kind of warp up after the moon was collected. And so it didn't work out. Going to be a little bit slower. So going to give Vallu a little bit of time to catch up, but we still got almost an hour in this race. Definitely not over yet. So pretty even right now. Vallu's still a little behind, but Smallant, there's a couple mistakes in sand. We'll catch him up a little bit. Shout out to my boy Alex in chat, by the way. And so right here, we're going to see Smallant take first moon skip. Why am I saying first moon skip? Sphinx Clip, not first moon skip. Sphinx Clip. Whereas Vallu's probably just going to talk to the Sphinx. But we'll see. Because the version Vallu's on, 1.2.0, patched out Sphinx Clip. It is, no one has successfully gotten it. Some clips in the game are a lot harder, but Sphinx Clip, no one's successfully done it. So Smallant, however, first try, really well executed. We'll see. Vallu most likely is just going to talk to the Sphinx at this point. Going to keep it safe on the coins. Maybe. Yeah, that looks like what he's going to do there. Yep. This part of sand's relatively the same for both runners here, other than that little mix-up with Sphinx Clip, no Sphinx Clip. Sand's basically the same for all advanced runners. There are some easier sort of beginner routes that you can take, opting to take notes in the Oasis, but for now, this is what we're going to see the runners go with. Smallant doing Jaxie skip right there. Pretty easy skip once you get advanced, but it's definitely hard starting out. Pretty specific timing, but once you just got that muscle memory down, it's not too bad. See Vallu going for a Jaxie skip right now. Who's got it? That was close. Look close on my stream anyways. Smallant's got a 1 moon left. Gonna snag this bird. That'll be the end of his Sand Kingdom. Vallu's coming up right on the cactus. So not too bad of time difference. Smallant gets a little ahead here from Sphinx Clip. But yeah. And as Necro's pointing out in chat, 1.0 does not mean free lead at all. First moon skip is still very hard. And so is Sphinx Clip and Turnip Clip. They got hard setups. It's basically a frame perfect input for Sphinx Clip anyways. And the load times do counteract that. So messing up first moon skip 3, 4, 5 times just halves your time saved. And Vallu agreed to it. That's the last I want to hear of it. I don't like. I'm trying to read chat. Look at these positive comments. Can we stop talking about it? That's all I'm asking. Thank you, boys. Moving into Lake. Another one of these kingdoms that it's basically the same. Even for beginners, there's no real route changes. It's just 5 fastest moons and then the boss, that's it. So shouldn't be a place where many runners choke. One of the relatively easier kingdoms. Yeah. Cheap movement. Little known fact. I don't know if I should say it's little known, but doing the YB at the same time, or the AX if you play like that, either or, doing this little sort of spin in to get it moving faster, actually only increases acceleration speed. So once you're moving in a straight line, it doesn't actually help you move faster. It's not bad to do it, especially when going from sideways to going straight up like Smallant just did. It's definitely still faster, just most people spam the living heck out of it. We got Rango. Basically an auto-scroller at this point with the strats we've discovered. It used to be kind of hard. Like there used to be some timing involved to get that quick cycle, but you can just ground pound through him. And that's it. So we got Smallant finishing up Rango, Vallu on the first cycle. Going for that timing strat I was just talking about, not ground pounding through the non-existent hitbox, but he still does it the same speed as Smallant. So Smallant's still going to be ahead, but as people in chat are already mentioning, we got Wooded coming up, guys, and Wooded's fun. Wooded is where runs die most of the time. I don't know if I should say most of the time, but Wooded is most definitely one of the hardest kingdoms in the run. Which is too bad, because I really like the art design. It was one of my favorites when I was playing release day, release week. But with the strats we got now, and until they get more refined, it's a very hard kingdom to optimize perfectly. And we are going to see that right now. Already with a faster strat. We'll see Smallant grab this rock on the right. Oh, he misses the grab. That's unfortunate. So already, that's a hard trick in and of itself. Before the first moon even. And the first moon's right at the start. So, that's wooded for you. It's going to grab this rock anyways. Not too big of a deal. But still one of the many just hard movement optimizations in wooded. And Vallu looks like he's got it, so... Ooh, nice. Nice moon grab there from Vallu. That'll save him a couple seconds over Smallant in this little early part of Wooded Kingdom. But... yeah, oof. Again, Wooded doing its work on Smallant. Goes for that fast waterfall. Not wall jumping on the side makes the jump extremely tight. Wall jumping is things most beginners and even intermediate to advanced players will do, but without the wall jump, it's faster, a lot more tight. But we're going to take a smaller bonk for that one. Both runners, other than those mistakes, Vallu's been doing pretty well in wooded so far. So we'll see. Really nice lever from Vallu. And from Smallant as well. But we're coming up on flooded pipeways. Everyone knows the bane of any runner's existence. Smallant taking a bonk before the pipeways. Messed up his roll a little bit there, so it wasn't fully straight. We'll see if you can get an optimal pipe. Not bad so far. Gets that first move without any problems. Vallu entering pipeways, so we're pretty close, guys. Pretty close race right now. Smallant gonna take it. Ooh, that was close, but he's gotten it. Nice. Good execution from Smallant. Vallu, nice execution so far on the first half. We'll see if he can make it damageless. Ooh, that looked like an early dive, but they know the timing better than I do. Really nice pipe from both players. Smallant taking that wall jump. Safe than sorry. Other than that, fast climb up the top, heading to the Maze Moon. We'll see if Vallu can match him. Vallu's so fast, he's gonna wait for the uproot. Just kidding, that's a cycle. But going for the Piranha Plant here for Smallant. He's got it. Let's not fall into deep woods here, but messed up the triple jump going into the nut. Not too bad of a mistake, but still gonna give Vallu a little bit of time to catch up if he can execute the triple jump. Oh, and they both fail at the same spot. That's hard. All right, good news. No one fell in deep woods, but there is a possibility of a death coming up. We got Vine Pathway Skip. Oh, Smallant, that was scary. That was scary. He ledge grabbed, but he's got it second try. Vallu now on that first try. That's going to close the gap a little bit more here. Yeah, really hard instant roll cancel. U-turn. Got to space the jumps as well, but Smallant saving it there, taking a little bit of a time loss, keeping it even closer together. Vallu playing very smooth so far. Smallant with a little mistakes, but not too bad from either runner so far. No deaths yet, no terrible falls. Just a couple seconds here and there that are adding up for Vallu to catch up after first moon skip. And now we got both runners entering. What's this guy called again? Spirit. Yeah, Spirit. Entering Spirit for the first time in our run. Pretty auto scroller again. There's a fast strat that saves like a quarter of a second each hit, and Smallant messed it up there. So that's going to lose him a little bit of time. But other than that, good fight. Good fight from both. Vallu catching up quickly. Really nice wooded from Vallu. Smallant had a couple bonks here and there, but Vallu's been playing real nice. Yeah, looks like they're 5 seconds apart, I would say, which is really close, especially after wooded. We've seen what it can do. And now we got both our runners moving into Metro Kingdom. Just kidding. Not moving into Metro Kingdom. Moving into Cloud Kingdom. We got the Bowser fight. Bowser fight part 1, guys, coming up. We'll see both of them go for the fast strats. I can't imagine why they wouldn't. Vallu, a little bit of mess ups there with the clouds, but not too bad. Smallant getting that first fast cycle. Vallu also getting it. We'll see if they can continue it for the next 2. Smallant getting that second fast cycle. Vallu's also nailed it. Smallant, really nice execution on this fight, all through fast cycles. Nothing poorly executed. That's a really nice cloud coming out from him. Ooh. Can't say the same for Vallu. Messed up that third fast cycle after getting the first 2. So he's going to have to take the slow strat. That's going to lose him just a little bit more time. But other than that, Cloud going how it usually goes for both runners. A couple mistakes here and there for Vallu, but heading into Lost, we got hard strats here for Meme Tree. Smallant coming out really nicely done. That's a lot harder than what most beginners and intermediate level runners will do. Well executed so far. Ooh, Vallu pulling out before it's too late. No one clip that, please. But ooh, he doesn't have the height. Oh my god, I did not think Vallu was gonna make that. I didn't think Vallu was gonna make that at all. It did not look like he was making that. That was insane. I thought he bunked. Oh jeez. And we got Commentator's Curse coming out for Vallu taking a death after trying to get the Butterfly Moon. On the other half of our screen, we got Smallant progressing through Lost as usual. Nothing too bad, but Vallu is going to take some slower strats for the Butterfly. Smallant taking the slow strat for the Cage Moon. Doesn't want to screw anything up. Not blaming him. But it's going to put a little bit more space between the runners after this one. Vallu taking a death on Lost. Unfortunate. Just because the practice isn't there. Vallu hasn't ran in a while, and so that timing is hard. but we'll see. Vallu opting for the stone cage moon instead of the iron cage moon. Not bad. Pretty much no time difference there, and is safer. Smallant moving into Night Metro as Vallu's finishing up putting the moons in the Odyssey. Night Metro can also mess with your run. City Hall is still not free. Mecha Wiggler is still not free. Smallant is going to go for the safe strats and not do the triple jump vectors to save half a second. Once again, not blaming him. Yeah, we got a pretty decent separation at a time right now. Around 50 seconds-ish, I would say, something around that. We got Samurai in the chat. Welcome. We got all the big boys. Small's got a good Night Metro so far. 50 seconds ahead, thanks Wessels and Nagua. I don't know how to pronounce that. Thanks for that timing. I wasn't keeping stopwatch track, but Smallant entering City Hall. As I said, still not free, still really movement intensive. Not as hard as it used to be, because runners just get more practice on it, but it still has a lot of room for error. Sam has been doing alright so far. Vallu taking a bonk, trying to get this moon between the girders and Night Metro, but not going to fall off for it, so not too bad. Smallant with a good City Hall there. Moving on to Mecha Wiggler, which can be a pain sometimes. We'll hope for that 2 cycle. But Vallu's about to enter City Hall as Smallant enters Mecha Wiggler. Got the easy part out of the way, first cycle. Well done. Not much to mess up there, but Vallu on the right, doing well at City Hall. No falls yet, but hasn't taken the leap of faith, as I like to call it. Nice leap of faith from Vallu. So good City Hall from both. Good Night Metro from both so far. We'll see how this Mecha Wiggler second cycle goes from Smallant. Takes down 3 orbs. Taking shots on the body. Takes a hit. Looks like he's going to be able to finish this one off. He's got 2 shots. 1 shot. There we go. Well done from Smallant as Vallu starts the first cycle. Good Night Metro from Smallant, no major mistakes. Not really any minor mistakes either. Nicely done from Smallant. And we will see about Vallu's 2 cycle in just a second. Vallu. Oh, that was unfortunate. I was tense there, I wasn't talking for a bit, but that was an unfortunate miss there for Vallu on that cycle. There's got just 1 orb remaining there, and so we'll be able to finish it off pretty quickly, but that's just going to separate him a little bit more from Smallant. That, along with the lost death, is going to be hard to recover. Smallant getting Scooter Clip on the other hand, and Dame Metro here. Scooter Clip first try, well done. Going for swag strats here, holding out that hat. Nicely done on that as well. Ramen, Matthias, Nigro beat Zimpars, so the winner will face Nigro in the finals, and the loser will play Zimpars for the best of 3, or for the 3rd place, not the best of 3. What am I saying, guys? I'm crazy. Vallu just entering day metro. Smallant taking that warp to City Hall to finish up the second half of day metro. We got some time separation between the runners. Probably a minute and a half at this point. But it's not over until one racer hits the wire in Moon Kingdom. I've seen runs die at the very end, like as the wire is exposed, like jumping the wrong way as Bowser. It can't happen. Anything can happen, so don't count Vallu out, guys. Yeah, see Smallant struggling with the City Hall climb a little bit here. As Vallu's progressing very nicely through the first half of day metro. Not much route difference really anywhere in this run other than the 1.0.0 skips that can't be done on 1.2. Routes have pretty much solidified at this point. We definitely didn't see that in the very early stages of this race. The group stages. Routes were definitely different between runners in some kingdoms, but as of now, everything's pretty stagnant. It's just a lot of movement optimizations between moons to save seconds. That's where we're shaving most of the seconds off. Nothing too exciting here in Metro. We've seen pretty nice execution from both runners here. We'll see how Vallu climbs City Hall. He's got the fast strats coming out. That was well done from Vallu on that climb. Gonna save him seconds over Smallant there, but other than that, Smallant and Vallu have both had pretty good day metros. Yow. YAO, boys. We got the drummer for Smallant. Coming up on the most important moon in the game. Is this a dead meme, guys? Tell me. You gotta let me know in chat. Is this dead? Is OTEP dead or no? I don't know. I'm always behind on things like these, guys. And seeing the delayed chat from Yao looks like it's definitely not dead. OTEP, guys. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's dead yet. Does not look like it's dead yet. And with Mr. OTEP, Smallant's going to be finishing up Metro Kingdom. Well executed on all parts, couple bonks here and there. As the usual. Just kidding. But Vallu, other than that 3-cycle Mecha Wiggler, has also had a pretty nicely executed Metro. Smallant did also mess up on the City Hall climb. Outside of City Hall. The Spire, as I should say. But other than that, moving into Snow Kingdom. Snow Kingdom is actually kind of hard trying to execute some things very, very fast. It's not a free kingdom. Smallant going for the roll strat. Approaching Captain Toad. One of the few moons we can actually get in the blizzard. Captain Toad just doesn't care at all about, like, the extreme blizzard he's facing. He should probably be dead, and so should Mario. But, I mean, we're not going to question it. Toad's got it. But that's the one moon we're going to get on the outside of Snow. And Snow's kind of actually a long kingdom in the ratio of the amount of moons we get. Just simply because a lot of them are locked behind the story progression. And the boundable race takes like 2 minutes with all the cutscenes, and that's really slow. And so we don't do that. And so we have a very limited amount of moons that we can actually get. So route hasn't changed in a while, and again, just trying to find movement optimizations. This is 10 minutes, or 10 moons in about 5 minutes, whereas Seaside's 10 moons in about 3.5. So just different moons able to collect. Seaside just got a lot more moons available than Snow before World Peace. Smallant taking a bonk in the corridor there. Haven't seen that one in a while. But Snow's been going pretty well for both runners. Haven't gotten in any of the sub rooms yet. Smallant's approaching the first one right now. It's one of the harder sub rooms to navigate in this run, with that ground pound there to get a nice cycle on the top of this pillar, or a nice cycle to get on this sort of archway early. And pretty well executed, other than the missed ground pound here and there. But not bad of a room for Smallant. Vallu is going to be entering at about the same time Smallant's going to be leaving, so that's kind of how far separated we are at this point. I've definitely seen runners die in this part, just trying to go for the ground pound. Vallu just barely snags it at the end, but also well executed. Smallant's approaching the second room here. Goomba. Bless RNG for no Goomba suicide, which is really stupid and shouldn't be allowed to happen. But for some reason, the Goombas can just walk off. But they didn't for Smallant, so there's that. And meanwhile, Vallu with a nicely executed blow Taifu room, whatever they're called. Smallant not taking the triple jump strats. I see you guys talking about Tic Tacs. Orange Tic Tacs all the way, guys. They're the best. I've tried all the other flavors. Not all the other flavors. There's like probably a million. But commentator's choice, orange Tic Tacs. Vallu also getting some nice no Goomba suicide. So yeah, there's that, I guess. Both runners have had a pretty alright Snow. Smallant with a couple more bonks than Vallu, so he's gonna close that gap a little bit more. But he has snagged this last secret moon and is now moving on to the Seaside Kingdom. Quality Tic Tac taste. Thank you, Eli. Orange all the way. That's my favorite. I mean, what do you gotta say? If orange isn't your favorite flavor Tic Tacs, that's okay. It has to at least be in the top 3, though. Otherwise, you're not my friend. It's got to be in the top 3 somewhere. You can't go wrong with orange Tic Tacs. But in the Odyssey, moving into Seaside as Vallu, depositing his moons into the Snow Kingdom Odyssey. So still a little separated. I don't know. Where's our timers, chat? What's the official Olympic timing for the separation right now? If I had to guess, I'd say like 45 seconds. But Mario getting real close to the camera there for Smallant and messing that up a little bit. Not too bad of a mistake, but it's, again, just still going to bring that gap between the runners a little bit closer. There are timers. Smallant 38 seconds ahead, about 45. All right, that general area. But still, we got 25-ish minutes left in this race. So anything can happen, guys. We still got Bowser's Kingdom. We still got Luncheon Kingdom. We still got bonking on Moon Kingdom. Anything can happen here. Thank you, Ruble190. Thanks a lot, man. I like that. Oh, the commentary's got my Twitch link still? Dang. Yeah, I don't stream anymore. I used to. But just a commentator. That's it. Good Seaside from both so far. But Smallant with a couple bonks, so gonna again give Vallu just a little bit more time to catch up, but definitely still ahead by a little bit. And that is all that matters at the end of the race, is whoever finishes first. Doesn't matter by how much, so we'll see. Fish bonk for Smallant. A little bit more punishing than regular bonks, as the water animation time is a little slower, but kind of difficult with fish movement there. Ralph is my name 24/7. Why does everyone do snow and lake before seaside and forest? It's just frames faster. Like, it doesn't actually matter if you do lake before wooded or wooded before lake. It's just faster to mash A instead of moving the control stick down to wooded. Same thing for Snow and Seaside. As long as you have enough coins to buy the Moon and Snow Kingdom, so it does depend on what Sand Kingdom route you take. If you go for a Sphinxless or not, if you go for Sphinxless, you have to go to Seaside first to get some coins for the Moon there. But if you don't, then it really doesn't matter. Yeah. How much time does first Moon skip save? 18 XX person. If done optimally, it's around 23 seconds, but you also lose time from load times, digital, physical. But like just the skip itself is 23 seconds. That's Smallant 32 seconds ahead. Yeah, I'd believe that. Vallu gaining a little bit of time in Seaside, but we got Luncheon Kingdom coming up. We got this kingdom's hard. It's long. It is don't clip that. It's got a lot of movement optimization. It's like Wooded's little brother that gets talked about a little bit. Like not as hard as Wooded, but it's up there. Nice salt pile execution of Smallant. What is that, a roll cancel vector to get up the salt pile faster? Advanced strats coming out. Almost rolls off the side, but well done so far. Giving you guys some good clip material. Smallant taking a bonk, getting out of that second Moon and Luncheon here. Pretty tight, especially with the pillars on the side that are sort of visual effects. They also are part of the wall, which kind of sucks. But Vallu not having trouble with the salt pile, and Smallant not having trouble with Spirit. Same exact fight as Wooded. If you were playing this casually, the shape of the arena, like where he bounces around during his attack cycle, is different, but it doesn't actually matter for us. Major Taco 42, is Super Mario Odyssey a good game for speedrunning beginners? Yes. 100,000 million % yes. I had never speedrun a game before Odyssey, and all the info's there, like all the route info's in a great Google Doc. We got a really supportive Discord. Even within like the first month of the game coming out, everything was there. People were supportive. The game's not too hard. There are a lot of strats for beginners who don't want to take the risky stuff. And I was able to get top 100 in a week or two. And I haven't ran in 2 months and my time's still decent. Like, it's you'll definitely be able to get it up there. There's support everywhere. I would definitely go for it. Going back to the race, both with a good spirit fight. Vallu did take a hit, so he got a heart in one of the beans, so he didn't have to sit through the health cutscene. Smallant1, really nice execution there with that cat throw, hold out, whatever you want to call it, to get that crate moon a little earlier. Taking a bonk, going to the turnip. It's bonk city for Smallant1. Misses the Kobe on the soup. Gets the second try. Good luncheon so far from both. Nothing too bad. Vallu taking a little bit slower strats for this crate moon here. Mazrock9, hate commentator, try to say bubbles in an angry voice. Bubbles in an angry voice. Bubbles. I don't know. I don't know what you mean by that, but I tried. Bubbles. I don't know. It's a very weird request, but yeah, I've never been asked to say anything in an angry voice before, much less bubbles. But we got Smallant in the forks room, heavy on motion controls, but nice execution there. It gets a little finicky. The motion controls on the Joy-Cons are not the greatest. Vallu in the forks room as well. Nice execution also, so not too bad there. We'll see if Smallant can get this high jump with the Potabu. He gets it. And we'll actually see a little bit of a difference here. Smallant is going to be going for turnip skip, which was discovered a little bit ago, but is not... It's patched out in 1.2, I should say. So it actually involves... And I don't know why this works, but I guess if the turnip is close enough to the wall, when you despawn out of the Koopa Bro and then you like recapture him, it kind of positions him back just into the wall, I guess. But we got Vallu in the cheese, so that's gonna separate a little bit. That's around 7 seconds. That's falling gain from that skip. Commentators say commentator's choice word in commentator's choice emotion. I can't choose things. I don't know. I'm so bad at saying things in certain emotions. Like, I don't think about how what I say affects emotions, if that makes sense. But Smallant, nice climb behind the mountain. There's a precise dive there with the little, very little sort of piece of land sticking out from the mountain. Vallu taking a hit there. That's gonna cost him 2 seconds on this moon. With the cutscene, not too bad. Nice back of the mountain climb from Vallu as Smallant picks up the meat moon. So all right. Commentators say hello. 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 Has anyone felt under the Mecha Brutal arena yet? I don't know what you mean by that. Like, clip out of the Mecha Brutal? I don't think so. I haven't seen any anything like that. Try Have Some Candy and Wreck-It Ralph character of your choice's voice. I watched that movie like 4 years ago. I don't remember. I don't remember the voices. I'd have to like look something up for that. Have some candy. I don't know. Give us your best British accent. No, I'm really bad at accents. It would be embarrassing. I'm not doing that. Commentators say a very long German word in a surprise voice. Commentators say in the emotion of confusing. Commentators say I love you, Nico Veda. I would say that even if you didn't tell me to say that. But yeah, not gonna keep doing this throughout these races. It'll get old fast. But back to the races, or back to the race. Not the races. Back to the race. We got Ruined Kingdom. One of the hardest kingdoms in the game. We got a lot of frame perfect tricks here. That spin pen to grab that heart, frame perfect. Nails it twice in a row. Really nice execution of Smallant. It's also very hard to dodge these electric circles here. He's actually doing frame perfect inputs with those spin pounds there to mess with the RNG of the boss so they don't hit him, and bonks exactly on the Eye of the Dragon to set up memory values in specific locations so that ground pound will warp to the credits. Just kidding. But that, if you guys didn't get that, Ruin's an auto scroller. There's nothing special about Ruined. But commentator, what do you think about a beginner started speedrunning on 1.2? Doesn't matter. No, it doesn't. The time save you're gonna get between 1.2 and 1.0 will only matter if you are a top 10 runner. Like, I mean, it will matter. Like, you could always tell yourself, like, oh, I have a 130, and if I had 1.0.0, I'd have like a 129.30, and that's like 8 places. But it's speedrunning, at least to me, is all about self-improvement, and it shouldn't matter what version you're on if you're just trying to improve your own time. And when it does get down to mattering about world record, if you are super serious about that, I would consider it once you get super close, but with the theoretical best times as of now, you can still get world record on 1.2. Commentator favorite non-any percent category. I really like Darker Side. I think it brings the most routing differences, I should say. Because to me, World Peace is just any percent, but doing things that we skip because they're too slow. But it's like the same thing. Not saying it's a bad category. All the categories, I love them. They're great. But it's not that different in terms of routing. Dark Side is basically any percent plus a couple moons, couple revisits. All missions and 100% are everything. I don't like 100% because it is coin grindy. All missions to me is just objectively better. It's just 3 hours less of sitting, reading chat, or just contemplating why you're coin grinding. But yeah, I'd say Darker Side, not 9%. 9% is my favorite, but second favorite would be Darker Side. I gotta catch up on chat. Hold on. Like this guy's sense of humor. Thanks, Tails Kirby. How is the theoretical best time determined? I think that Hayano Shinobu, who is 12th place right now, actually has compiled the gold segments from like the 10 top runners, and he's pieced together like every single movement part, like everything, and he's made videos of the theoretical best time. So it's not just adding up all the golds together, it's taking like maybe Vallu's movement to the first moon in Sand Kingdom is used, but then actually grabbing the moon is one of Smallant1's gold splits. So it's all the best movement from all the best runners and all the best places gives like a low 102. I think it might be a high 101 at this point. But back to the race. Starting Bowser, no big mistakes so far. Smallant1 did have a bonk there, but not terrible. It's gonna just give Vallu more time to catch up. It's still an insanely close race, guys. Definitely we're not counting Vallu out. Last question from me. Which version, any or darker, or maybe a race, will be at the next GDQ? Submissions come out. Submissions already came out. I don't know, Smallant submitting, Bayleaf is submitting, Nyko submitting. So I've heard that depending on how many people submit, they might do a tournament across the week, just like what's happening right now. Or they might have just one person run, and we're still not sure what categories. That'll all be decided like April 11th, I think. But back to Bowser's Kingdom, no big mistakes for either runner so far. Still, I don't know what, 15 seconds, 20 seconds, something like that. Toby Trigger, I can link you this theoretical best in a little bit if you want after this run. I can link you. Or Benzer Kag, actually. Thanks. Dude, thanks, man. Chat support, I like that. But yeah, that's the theoretical best. Vallu missing the moon a little bit. That was some 3D depth perception. But Bowser's still really close. Yeah, around, I don't know, what, 15 seconds? I would think. 2P was also submitted GQ. Yeah, 2-player is an awesome category. I love 2-player. There's so much differencing. Ooh, oh my god. Sorry. Smallant almost just died. Smallant almost died. And now Vallu's ahead, guys. That's exactly what can happen. I'm telling you, don't count Vallu out, guys. He is now in the lead. Alright, I'm going to stop talking about things that aren't related to the run. This is getting real close, guys. Vallu is ahead, and the runners have unintentionally gone to different different Brutals at the start, which is, I think that's funny. But Smallant's fighting Topper, a lot harder than Cap Kingdom. Gonna take those quick strats. Nothing messed up so far. Vallu taking the quick strats on Harriet as well. Nice bomb throws. Smallant cleaning up Topper. Well done. No mistakes there. Vallu's got one more hit on Harriet. Vallu's done with Harriet. Well executed for both. Smallant with a little bit of a pause buffer. That's definitely still going to matter, guys, at this point. We've just seen how this race can go from a minute behind for Vallu to real close. What a close race. I got some Vallu emails coming out in the chat. Show your support with the comeback. We got the underdog, I guess I should say. Underdog in the lead. I think we can consider Vallu the underdog here. He's got the better time, but he hasn't ran in a month. Vallu cleaning up Topper as Smallant cleans up Harriet. We got an insanely close race on our hands, guys. Mecha Brutal's going to decide this. Bowser in Moon Kingdom's going to decide this. Moon Kingdom's going to decide this. This is an insanely close race, this close to the end. Definitely something we can see from the top runners. They're just together. We got, yeah, like a 7-second difference is what people are saying. That sounds about right. Vallu going for the moon behind the wall. He looks low. Ooh, that was close. That looked really close. Smallant's going to take the safer strat here. Well, not necessarily safer, I should say. It looks more badass, though. Nicely executed movement there from Vallu. We'll see if Smallant can do the same. Oh, he's going to adjust the camera. Smallant's not taking any chances, guys. This close. I wonder if he's watching. I wonder if they're watching each other. But we got the Pokio climb. It's the calm before the storm, guys. We got Mecha Brutal coming up for Vallu. Let's get some bless RNG in the chat. And let's pray for Mecha Brutal, boys. It's coming up for both runners. This may decide the race right here. And we got Vallu bonking on the leg already. That could easily put Smallant in the lead, or very close to that. Vallu with that first hit on the blue. Smallant's got it on the yellow. Both coming back. Smallant looks a little low here. Ooh, gets that second hit. Well done. Both got the green hit. Insanely close right now. Smallant in the lead by around 1.5 seconds. Both still on at this point. Looking for the third hit from both. Oh, Smallant. This is that blue. Oh, he fell off. Smallant's off the mech. This could be the race. He missed the ground pound on the blue. That is unfortunate. He's gonna go climbing up the leg, trying to just get this last hit in to keep a little bit of time safe as Vallu finishes up the last cycle. So that's a big time loss there. Is he gonna even be able to make it back on? Ooh, he doesn't even make it back on for that 4th cycle. I don't want to say it just yet, but it looks like this is GG for race number 1. Vallu trying to get back up. Gonna finish off the mech with his 4th hit right here. Ooh, but a choke coming in. That's what Mecha Brutal can do to you guys. Never count out anybody in a race. That is picture perfect proof right there. It's still not over. Vallu can definitely still die on 2D skip. But at this point, it looks like there's a lot. It's almost in the bag at this point. It's not official. It's not official until Vallu or Smallant1 moves out of that electrical wire at the very end. But as of right now, it doesn't look like Smallant1's going to win the race. But I'm not going to jinx it. That's what Mecha Brutal can do, guys. That is proof right there. Runs are never safe. What a wild ride. Clearly jinxes it, but I'm not going to jinx it. Just saying the facts. Vallu does get hit on Moon. That's going to close the gap between Smallant1 and Vallu just a little bit here, guys. Still an insanely close race. But, yeah. But we got Vallu going into church. Gonna start the Bowser fight. And we did see Vallu's Cloud Bowser fight. He did miss a fast cycle, so it definitely could happen on this fight as well. Yeah. As Ame is pointing out in chat, 2 health is dangerous, especially if he does miss a cycle or a cycle skip. It is possible that he could just fail the Bowser fight. But Smallant1 choking a lot more than usual on Moonskip. I don't know exactly what's going on. But looks like he got it there. That was, I don't know, 6th try maybe? That took a while. But looks like Vallu was doing alright with the Bowser fight here. This is the 2nd cycle out of 3. And if he picks up this heart, that should guarantee him staying alive past this 3rd cycle. Smallant1 getting the 1st cycle. We'll see if Vallu can get the fast 3rd, and he does. Bits in the chat from Shim_0. I don't know who that's donated to, but 5 bits for speed gaming. Vallu starting the escape sequence, whereas Smallant1 still in 2nd cycle of Bowser right now. We'll see if Vallu will go for a 2D shortcut. Definitely, at this point, I don't think it's worth the risk. If he's watching the race on like a monitor or whatnot, there should be no reason to go for it at this point. But we'll see. He might go for it. He's going for it. Ooh, that was close. That was close. He hit his head there, and I thought it was over. But yeah, doesn't feel 2D skip, shortcut, whatever you guys want to call it. 2D warp, 2D up warp, 2D skip, 2D shortcut. Moon Kingdom escape sequence, 2D jump skip, shortcut, V2. He doesn't fail, whatever you want to call it, whatever you call it. Didn't fail it, so unless if Vallu somehow falls off to the meme hole in Pillar Room, he should be fine. And this should be the end of race number 1. Vallu got past meme hole, so Smallant going for 2D shortcut, nails it first try. It's gonna save a little bit of time over Vallu, but it's not gonna matter at this point. Vallu's got it in the bag at this point. And it looks like Vallu will be winning race 1 race 1 in this best of 3 with a time of 1:06:33 as Smallant enters the escape room. So completely flipping the 1 minute behind into 1 minute ahead with picking up the win, staying consistent late game. Smallant with the Mecha Brutal fail. That was unfortunate, but let's get some GGs in the chat. GG to both runners. Still not over. Smallant can definitely still take the last 2. We've seen he was ahead this race by a minute. Both runners have the potential to win this next race. So we will see. Let's keep these GGs coming for Vallu and Smallant. Looks like Smallant will also be finishing with a 1:07:30-ish. And it looks like Smallant is ending with a 1:07:38. A minute and 5 seconds behind. Vallu's 1:06:33. Let's get some GGs in the chat. Nice first race out of this best of 3. I'm not completely sure how this is going to work in terms of what we do now. I'm not sure if we're going to start the second one, get some post-game talk before we start the second race. I'm not sure. But yeah, let's get some GGs in the chat. Vallu coming back, coming in clutch in that first race. Yeah, Joey Sunday, it's a best of 3. So Vallu's up 1-0. So potentially 1 or 2. I think they get a 5-minute break. Yeah, that might be what it is. I definitely need a couple-minute break. I need to go to the bathroom. Behave yourselves, chat, while I'm gone. I'm not... There's no moderation here. Behave yourselves. I believe in you guys. All right, I'm back. Did everyone behave themselves? I hope so. But stream has no audio. All right. Feinberg's back. Ryan guy, we're good. Had to go to the bathroom. Humans got to do that sometimes. I'm a person. Yeah, we're good. We're back. Ready for race number 2. Once we get some audio here, something like that. We'll figure it out. Can I say my address in a happy voice? No. I'm not going to say my address. And then we go starting race numero 2. Again, between Smallant and Vallu. Again, it's the 90% tournament. Again, it's the semifinals. Again, the winner's going to face Nitro. And again, the loser is going to face Zimpars for the bronze match. Things are the same. We got race number 2. We'll see what happens this time. Smallant choking a minute lead to Mecha Brutal in the final minutes of last race. We'll see if he can outlast Vallu this time. And we'll see if Vallu can take home 2 in a row with his consistency. Smallant with a little bit of a dive mishap there. Going to the bridge, not too bad. Nerves might be getting to him after that choke on the first race. Had it in the bag up until Mecha Brutal. Doesn't bonk on cap like he did last time. So, not bad there. Both, again, still going for left side. Vallu messes up the setup. He's going to have to go back and retry. But it looks like Smallant's got it, so that'll put him in the lead here. Vallu nailing it after the little setup mishap, so Not bad. 1 for Ant, 2 for Vallu. Commentator, who's your money on if you were a betting man? Like betting as in terms of who's going to win the entire set. I'm a Smallant sub. I got faith in Smallant even after losing the first one. That's who I'd put my money on at the beginning before race 1 and still now. Not that I don't think Vallu's a good guy or anything, or that he doesn't have it in him, because he definitely does. But I think Smallant has got it. I think Smallant's got it in him. That's my opinion. Not trying to be biased in the commentary. I don't think I was. If I was, let me know. But that's my personal opinion, if you ask me. Commentator bias. Smallant going for first moon skip again. Hard setup. Got it down the second try a little bit faster than last run. Yeah, I'm tampering the timers, guys. Timers were fabricated. That's why Smallant won, because I fabricated the timers, right, guys? But bonking, going up to the Dino. We'll see if he can nail Dino skip. He's got it in the bag. No bias. Chat wanted to know, so you answered. Yeah. It's all fun and games, guys. We're good. I want Nerf and Okra back. Sorry. Nerf was... Or Oddman was going to do it with me. And then Oddman had to bail. And Nerf couldn't do it. He's got a birthday to attend to. And I don't know where Okra is. Sorry that I'm not your favorite commentator, Cramp Husky. Vallu won the first round, and first moon skip is allowed in the tourney as long as both runners agree to it, and Vallu said he doesn't care, so that is a-okay for Smallant to do. Yeah, it was a really nice race, Saucetastic. Doesn't sound like an agreement. No, Vallu's pretty laid back. He's chill with anything. He was fine with whatever Smallant wanted to do. What happened for Vallu to be this behind? Bahad, Smallant did FMS and Vallu didn't. That's where the time difference is coming out right now. Who's in the other semi? Aston a lock. Nightgrove Veda won and Zimpar's lost, so the winner is going to play Nightgrove for the finals, and the loser is going to play Zimpar's for the bronze match. Both runners finishing up Cascade. Yes, Smallant's running 1.0, I was running 1.2. Chat coming out with the answer before I could. But what is the benefit negative of first moon skip? Joey Sunday, first moon skip is 23 seconds faster since we don't have to sit through the long cutscene of not only grabbing the first moon, but also going through the Odyssey Cappy cutscene where Cappy tells you what the Odyssey is. You can skip that trigger entirely, and collecting a backup moon is pretty fast. And yeah, basically, it's just 23 seconds faster. And Vallu's laid back. He doesn't really care. As people in chat are saying, he doesn't run the game anyways. So not a disagreement. Both runners are okay with their choices. So there's that. Yeah, and as people in chat are saying, auto updates have to be off. Switch is basically a speedrun Odyssey machine. If you don't have it on 1.0.0, you have to factor reset and lose all your other game saves. Odyssey 1.2.0 patch killed the speedrunning scene. Yeah, it kind of did. They didn't really kill it. it kind of patched some glitches. It's still possible to world record on 1.2.0, but it's harder now, and it kind of does suck that things are patched out. But can't do anything about it, so we'll just have to adapt, improvise, adapt, overcome. But we're in the Sand Kingdom, if you guys couldn't tell. Only difference here is Smallant is going to do Sphinx Clip and Vallu won't. Both runners had a pretty nice Sand Kingdom last race. Smallant did mess up Dram Skip, so we'll see if we can get it here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. See down, yeah. That's what it's supposed to look like. Yep, that's what Dram Skip's supposed to look like from Smallant. And Vallu's not gonna have to do that, so. And we'll see Smallant go for a Sphinx Clip here in just a second after the luggage moon, as Vallu's following closely behind. Yeah, my bad. My mic, my hand tripped on the cord. That was my fault, guys. I've been told it sounds like a vacuum cleaner when it's unplugged because it defaults to my computer mic. My bad. Unintentional. It happens. But Smallant Sphinx Clip first try. Not bad. Vallu talking to the Sphinx. 1.2.0 unfortunate. But that's the only difference in Sand Kingdom, and one of the only differences between version routes as of now, other than Turnip Skip and FMS. Second try? Oh yeah, I missed it, my bad. I knew it was second try, but I said first try. I was testing you guys, chat. That was the test. Yes, Brian, be my hand tripped. I have a laptop, and so the cord where my mic plugs in is like loose, and so I'm trying to hold my phone and look at chat, and so it like slipped, and yeah. I was finger walking. Yes. Neither runner failing Jaxie Skip. Sand Kingdom going well for both. No major mistakes from either one. Smallant getting Dram Strat this time. So he's going to stand lead. Yep, decent stand from both runners. We're all bots. Well, you guys passed the test, so I don't know if you guys are bots or not. It's a mistake. And Vallu, I almost said Vallu. Vallu actually missing that bird. Haven't seen that happen to anybody in a while. But he is going to actually have to take the Notes Moon. Which sucks. Vallu. I didn't mean to say value, guys. Vallu 111 finishing off Sand Kingdom. Vallu, guys. Coming into Lake from both. Mr. Vallu 111 still behind by a little bit, just due to FMS, you know, the usual. But This did happen last race, and Vallu did still clutch it out, so anything can still happen. Yep, Lake again, still just basically an auto-scroll kingdom. We got the same routes. Everything, strats are pretty easy, nothing too advanced. Thanks, Aston. See ya. Did I say Vallu choked on accident? My bad. Yep, that's Lake for you guys. A little stressful, but not too bad. Vallu finishing up boss as well. Still separated just due to first mean skip. We went into Wooded. We saw what Wooded did last time to Smallant, so can definitely change up this race. Again, we'll see. Smallant, 50 seconds ahead, yeah. That's just due to first mid skip. A boot, about. Doesn't mess up waterfall this time from Smallant. That was something he struggled on last run. No major wooden mistakes from either runner so far. And as I say that, Smallant bonking in the same spot he bonked it last time. Commentator's curse, exactly. We'll see if Pipeways can do the same. Looks a little behind. Ooh, takes that hit. See, yeah, gonna damage boost through. So, not too bad, taking the 2-second cutscene and then a little bit for the slower going through that damage boost. So, losing a little bit of time, but Vallu hasn't even started the Pipeways, so we'll see if his are the same, if not better. Smooth climb from Smallant though as Vallu enters flooding Pipeways. Good first half of pipes by Vallu. Looks like he's got the cycle going for the second half. If he doesn't mess anything up. Ooh, nice dive. Gets it going. So, gonna save a little bit of time over Smallant there. Messing up the triple jump from Smallant. Something both runners messed up last run, so we'll see if Vallu can get it this run. No deep woods for Smallant. Yet, I should say. Why did the commentary suddenly become ASMR? It wasn't intentional. I guess I'm not talking as much, but it's non-intentional ASMR. Should add some tongue sounds to spice it up. No, thank you. I don't know how to do that. Smallant getting. I don't know what the skip is called. I call it like vine skip, whatever. Yeah, can't deep woods from here, but you can still fall off and die. But impressive. Can't bonk cancel on the nut. I don't know what that's called. It's like a, because you cancel the roll of frame 1 as you hit the nut, and so you don't bonk, but you still break the nut. Flower path skip, yeah, it's called flower path. I don't know, like vine path, whatever. Splice 111. And Vallu got the skip too. Also gets the frame 1 bonk avoidance something, whatever it's called. So pretty close. Smallant leaves tower. Vallu enters, starting the spirit fight. No major mistakes from either runner here in Wooded, other than Smallant's pipeways were a little less than good. But other than that, Vallu's had a really nice Wooded. Instant nut? Not knowing that it's called instant nut. Yeah, I guess that makes sense, instant nut. I don't know. I'm not hip with these the new kids terminology. Back in my days, we didn't even know that trick existed. I'm just kidding. Smallant's brace is pretty good, yeah. Little mistakes in Wooded, but he's still got a really nice pace. He's still in the green on his splits, which is only good there. No, Rocker Baby, his pipeway was good. He did take damage. He damage boosted through it, so it wasn't terrible, but he took damage and had to sit through that cutscene, so it wasn't the best, but yeah, he's 10-ish seconds behind from his PB as Vallu finishes up Spirit, auto-scroller of a boss fight. Nothing much crazy there. Around 35 seconds of separation. 30-ish. Yeah, Jim Jimothy, Vallu won the first race, so if he wins this round, if he wins this one, he'll take home the semifinals. Starting Cloud again, we'll see if Vallu can hit all 3 cycles this time, and we'll see if Smallant can still hit all 3 cycles. Commentator not getting the pipe joke. Oh, I'm dense. Confirmed. I'm bad at jokes. Just kidding. I mean, I am a little bit, because I didn't get that one. I guess I should have seen it with that question mark. But Smallant missing the second fast cycle, so he's gonna have to play it slow here. Oh, thanks, No Club. I appreciate that. Time for some ASMR. It's not intentional. I think I moved my mic closer, maybe unintentionally, because it's a headset mic, but well, it's not on purpose. Whew, Smallant missing 3rd cycle also, so Vallu's gonna catch up here. Not crazy. Still gonna be behind, but a lot closer than he was. Especially if he can get this faster third cycle. Ooh, Vallant. Ooh. I said Vallant. I missed trying to say Smallant and Vallu in like the same word. But gets that third fast cycle with a little difficulty, but it's still there, so runners are very close on the same, almost the same cutscene at this point. So loss could easily decided, as we saw for Vallu. Took a hit, lost, took a death after meme tree. But Smallant, nice job on that jump, well executed, just like last run. Vallant. Huh. Every single time I say something, it happens. Vallu also very clean jump. Got it last time. Vallant 1-1-1-1. Yep. We'll see if Vallu can nail the butterfly this time. There he goes. He's got it. So still close. No major mistakes and lost yet. Yeah, nothing too crazy here. Maybe the cage moon for Smallant could be a little bit of a mess up, but loss isn't too bad from here on out. Man, looks like you're tired. No, it's like 7:44. I think I don't know. My roommates walked in, and so I had to be a little quiet for a couple minutes, but I should be fine. Not trying to sound tired. I'll try and keep it energetic. Let's see if Smallant going for kind of quick strats on that tree there. Not gonna go for the what's it called? Fast triple jump. Feinberg seems to be narrating a poker game. I mean, I've watched poker. I don't really know like the style of commentary. I guess it's kind of, I don't know. I don't know if that's a compliment or like a fact. That's weird. I've never been like referred to a poker game. Huh. But lost treating both runners pretty well. Nothing crazy. No deaths, no meme tree. So we got Dark Metro, Night Metro, Rainy Metro, bad part of Metro, Mecha Wiggler, stupid boss coming up. 10-second difference as of lost exit. Quiet is the style? I don't think quiet's bad necessarily. It's just different. Yeah, we'll see how Mecha Wiggler treats the runners. Vallu did get a third cycle last run, so we'll see what'll happen this one. Nice girder moon from Smallant. Good execution from Vallu getting to it this time. No bonks. Well done. Not bad from either runner at this point. We'll see if City Hall treats him right. City Hall smooth so far. Nothing crazy. Good execution from Smallant. Same with the Vallu. We'll see if they can both nail the leap of faith. Smallant's got it down. Not too hard once you get the muscle memory, but the camera changing can still mess with you once in a while. Stop trying to prepare for a disaster. You're making it more tense. Mecha Wiggler's a little bit of a disaster, but Smallant struggling on cycle 1 a little bit. So, actually, basically evening the gap between these runs at this point. Shaking her on the camera. Messes up the wiggler movement, so it actually might put Vallu ahead even before the second cycle. We need intensity. Yeah. Smallant practically did miss cycle 1 just with the pace that he made it, because it's a slower shootout here. So Vallu's actually going to start cycle 2 faster, even though Smallant finished cycle 1 faster due to the movement of Mecha Wiggler. Just barely, but still a little bit of a time difference. Oh, Smallant looks like he's choking a little bit. He's at 1 heart. He's got 1 more hit left. Oh, he's got it. Both runners with the 2 cycle. Seconds apart. Close Mecha Wigglers, yeah. Those are both intense Mecha Wigglers from both runners. And it looks like we're just 3 seconds apart. And so starting out day Metro, we got Vallu with a 2-second lead at this point over Smallant just from Mecha Wiggler. So there's that for you guys. Going for scooter clip. A little bit off in the alignment. Picks it up. We'll see if Smallant can do the same. Ooh, he chokes on scooter clip. Is he going to get a second try around? No. Is he going to get it the third try? No. Unfortunate Metro. Gets it on like the 3.5. In the backwards. That's going to put him more behind here at this point. Crazy race right now. Vallu's just a little more ahead. Ooh! And Smallant doesn't get the swag strats. Putting Vallu even farther ahead at this point. Crazy. Smooth recovery there for bench friends, though, from Smallant. Vallu taking the lead. Strong lead at this point. At least 8 to 10 seconds, I would say. Probably more than that, to be honest. Just stop making mistakes. If it was that easy, they wouldn't be making the mistakes. Crazy close race from both so far. We'll see if they can keep it up. Smallant on the trash, whereas Vallu's on the top of City Hall, a couple moons apart. Crazy race so far. 24 seconds. You guys are saying, I believe second. Or 24 seconds. Time of the first round. Vallu won by 1 minute and 5 seconds. Emoji Moon. How to win, just stop making mistakes. That would do it. Vallu exiting this crowd sub room as Smallant enters. So we got, yeah, around a 30-second difference. Yow for Vallu. Yeah, for Smallant as Vallu moves on to OTEP. OTEP for Vallu. Smallant approaching OTEP. And OTEP for Smallant as Vallu finished up Metro. Around a 25-second difference right now. Yep, that's what Metro can do to you. Just the small mistakes here and there. Scooter clip, swag strats for the Trash Moon. Moving into Snow for both runners here. Snow wasn't too bad of a kingdom for either one last time, but that definitely could change. But yeah, just a couple mistakes in Metro puts Vallu in the lead. 32-second difference as of Metro exit. And yeah, guys, it's definitely not over. We saw Smallant was 50 seconds ahead going into Bowser and then threw it all on Mecha, so Vallu could still do the same thing, guys. Vallu got a gold on Metro? Wow. That's crazy. Commentary. Don't look at my Twitch. I don't stream anymore. Rip Toad, freezing in the cold once again. Not even a jacket. Look at the biased commentator. Yeah, Twitch made me have 2 G's in my name for some reason. Good Snow from both runners so far, no mistakes from either one at this point. Feinberg is host Vallu. Vallu, oh my gosh. Am I hosting Vallu? I think I have auto host on. I think I have like it set to random auto host of just all the people that I watch, and I guess it chose Vallu over Smallant. I don't know. Shaden didn't participate in the tournament. No, Shaden didn't sign up for the tournament. Why did you stop streaming? I'll answer that later. Smallant taking a death on Taifu room here. With that cap, hitting the Taifu, can't get the cap jump off to save him. I think he missed the ground pound jump, so it's gonna put him farther behind, but it could still change, guys. We saw it happen to Smallant on the other direction. Hopefully he can clutch it out, make a game 3. But it's not over yet, guys. It's a Blowy Joey. Smallant dies to Blowy Joey. Snow Kingdom takes their first victim. I stopped streaming because I lost motivation. I burnt myself out way too hard, way too fast. I played this game so much. And now I'm just content with staying super active in the community and doing things like commentating and moderating the Discord server and stuff like that. Fabricated chat. Chat is awesome. You guys are great. Tetris for Jeff. I like that first runs. No Kingdom like Snow Kingdom, yeah. Silent Killer. Yeah, just an unfortunate death for Smallant1. Not much he could do to save himself there. As Blowy Joey took up his cap jump. Do you make money off of commentating? No, but if there is a way for me to make money off of commentating, please DM me on Twitch. I would love to make money with mediocre commentary. No, it's just a volunteer system. Anyone can sign up and commentate. Yeah, but please let me know. If anyone's willing to pay for this mediocre commentary, let me know. So many roll cancels in Smallant's movement that seems so unnecessary. Yeah, he's a big fan of spin ground pounds on roll cancels. In some parts they're faster, in some parts they're the same speed, but it's definitely harder to do, and so it counts for a little bit of the mistakes. But Vallu on Seaside, Smallant moving into Seaside. Didn't give either of the runners trouble last race, but we will see this time around. People paying for mediocre commentary is called your subs. Can't have subscribers if you're not a Twitch affiliate or partner or whatever it is, but I am not one of those. I don't need to get paid. I do this because it's fun. I do it because I love the community. I do it because I love interacting with chat. No major mistakes on Seaside so far. A little bit of a mess up from Smallant there, just on movement. Thunberg's mic is too loud. Does anyone else think my mic's loud? I can turn down my my input volume to Discord if my mic is too loud, or I could just move it further away from my mouth. I recommend leaving it where it is. Alright, Fiesel. It's fine. Alright, cool. It's not too loud. I like to hear your voice. Thanks, Pain Pita. So the game is relatively quiet. Alright, that makes sense, I guess. Game is too quiet. Alright. Yeah, but Seaside, nothing big here. Vallu collecting the last moon inside the cave. I'm actually not sure what this moon's called in English, and I was going to check, but I realized and remembered that we play in Japanese, so I actually don't know what that moon's called. Vallu exiting Seaside here at around 41.5 minutes. Smallant collecting the last 3 moons, so say around a minute of time difference. Jackson 69, why do you play in Japanese thing? It's just faster. Some text boxes, there's just less text boxes in some spaces. So it's around 15 seconds faster. No matter what version you're on, not due to load times or anything, just due to text boxes. Vallu entering Luncheon, as Smallant1's gonna leave Seaside. Yep, around a minute time difference at this point. Definitely not over yet. We saw this on the flip side, and then Vallu was able to take home the win. Going into Spirit for Vallu, same fight as Wooded. "61 seconds into Seaside." Yep, seems about right there. Ant is also a minute and 2 seconds off his PB, yeah. Struggle, death on snow, mess ups on Metro. Good Spirit fight for Vallu. Smallant1 falling off of the salt pile a little bit, not too bad, still stayed on the platform, but a little risky. And almost rolls off the side too, but good recovery. Vallu with a little bit of a mistake there, trying to get around that wall. Nothing terrible as Smallant1 starts the Spirit fight here. Good movement from Vallu there, almost falling off the almost falling off the pillar, but not terrible. Stayed on as Smallant1 finished up the Spirit fight. Vallu going for fast strats this time. Didn't go for that last race, or last run, I should say. Not sure if that was because the setup was wrong or he wasn't confident with it, but nails it this time. And the Kobe for the golden turnip. So Smallant1 just leaving, going to messes up a little bit there. And a little bit almost turns into a lot of bit. Takes 2 hearts of damage. Wow, it's crazy. Almost taking a death, but skirts the edge of it as Vallu is in the Forks room. Well executed Forks from Vallu. Smallant1 struggling a little bit here. Gonna put on Smallant1 just a little farther behind here. Some unfortunate mistakes all in a row here. And missing the turnip throw. Twice, 3 times. Finally. Unfortunate mistakes as Vallu going to the cheese moon. Race is still not over, but there's a lot Smallant1's gonna have to do to catch up. Smallant1 entering Forks right now as Vallu just collected the cheese moon. He's only got a couple more to finish up Luncheon Kingdom. Messes up a little bit. The motion controls there in the fork room. That's just a couple more seconds that he really can't be affording to lose at this point, being so far behind and so close to the end of the race. Vallu, nice movement for behind the mountain. And Smallant will be doing turnip skip here, so it's gonna save a few seconds off Vallu, but it's not gonna make up all the time he needs to. Vallu at the meat as we speak. Going for the meat moon. Grabs it. Smallant setting up for turnip skip. Gets it done nicely. As Vallu is about to finish up the Luncheon Kingdom, so a lot of separation between the runners' times as of now. Vallu leaving Luncheon around 6.5 minutes. Good Luncheon from Vallu. Can't really say the same for Smallant. Almost messing up the behind the mountain, but is able to save it. Ooh, almost falling off the entire platform. Definitely a backup strat he hasn't had to use before. Might be the nerves getting to him. I don't know what it is, but Smallant's not playing on the top of his game right now. Unfortunate mistakes coming out. As Vallu starts auto-scroller boss. Why don't to explain turnip skip for the chat is quite a technical glitch and might inspire some people to run. But yeah, TechTrax just pointed out not able to be used in 1.2, so new runners can't use it. But it's basically sort of abusing the properties of the way the cage is made and the way hammer bros sort of respawn. It's basically just when you decapture the hammer bro, at least to my knowledge, when you decapture the pan bro, he goes into this sort of slouch down state, and if you do that while you're above the turnip, then he'll fall down in sort of the gap between the turnip and the wall. And when you recapture him, he realizes there's not enough space. And so when he stands up, it's the game pushes him into the wall instead of into the turnip for some reason. And that's at least my understanding of it. I'm not sure if that's what it should be. Is it Tetrax or Tetra X? Tetrax Z. Okay. Thanks for the clarification. I didn't know. I guess the capitalization doesn't make sense. I don't know, but some people like capitalize the first and the last letters of their name just because they do it sometimes. So I kind of thought it was that. Tetra. Okay. Yeah, but Vallu finishing up the dragon, and Smallant hasn't even gotten the first hit off, so minute and a half behind. Gonna take a lot of mistakes for Vallu to blow the lead. Unless if Smallant can figure out a credits warp or something, it might just be too far to come back. Can you put audio on Vallu? Yeah, that'd be nice. I don't know who's restreaming this right now, but Vallu audio would be kind of cool. I don't have control over that throw. It's the restreamer, so. Everybody go. There's the Vallu audio. Vallu actually close to PB pace? Huh. You guys are saying Vallu's on PB pace? I don't... It kind of looks like it, yeah. Just based on split times, he could be close to PBing. Not possible, just close. Alright, makes sense. Yeah. Is Vallu PB 1.1? Yep, Vallu status PB on 1.1. Seven seconds off. Yeah. That's close. Yep, Smallant just leaving Luncheon Kingdom now. This Vallu's already on the Moonshard section. Taking a bonk. That's funny. Nice strats coming out from Vallu there. Smallant just starting up the first part on Bazzirs. Vallu collecting the last Moonshard. Still haven't hit Mecha Brutal yet though. Could definitely still change the run. We did see it last race. We could see it again this race. New 1.2 world record incoming? Maybe. Guess you're right. 1.2 world record is 105.56, so if Vallu doesn't choke like crazy, he will have 1.2 world record. And you get the commentator's curse. It has to happen to you guys. Vallu messing up this jump to the moon. Oh my god, guys. Vallu. Vallu by Vallu, guys. I jinxed it. As soon as I said it, guys, it happened. As soon as I said it. You gotta do it to him, guys. There's gotta be some commentator's curse. And as I say that, Smallant taking a death on the Moonshards part of Bowser. So double commentator's curse, I guess? The run's falling apart in Bowser. Code red, code red. We have 2 deaths in Bowser, I repeat. Stop talking. But then there wouldn't be any commentary. Best commentators are no commentators. I cursed both of them. It was an equal curse. Guys, is it something I said? Proof that I'm not a biased commentator. I cursed both of them at the same time. Vallu finishing up the mini brutals as Smallant is approaching them, so that's sort of how far per we're right now. Say it's still, yeah, around a minute and a half. Wait, I actually, sort of unrelated, I didn't watch the direct. Did they announce anything about Odyssey 1.3? I can't imagine they would, because 1.2 came out like last month. But if they did, someone in the chat, can you let me know? That'd be great. Love you guys. Of course they did not. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But Vallu on the Pokio climb before Mecha. Yeah, it makes sense. They did the DLC like what? 20 days ago, 25 days ago. So Smallant on Harry right now as Vallu's coming on Mecha Brutal. If nothing goes wrong for Vallu here, trying not to curse it. Yeah, I did see they announced Smash for Switch though. That was awesome. But if Vallu's got a good mecha here, let's get some sour plays in the chat. Good second cycle for Vallu. Gets back on for cycle 3. That's Smallant finishes up the mini brutals. He's gotta get the third hit. Nice third hit from Vallu. Well done. Looks like he's gonna be able to get back for the fourth one, and he is. Nicely done on the mech fight from Vallu. It's just Moon Kingdom standing between him and second place. Or finals, I should say. And unfortunately for Ant, takes a death on the moon behind the wall. I think. I was actually watching Vallu, but that's where I'm assuming this death was. Takes damage from the spiny. Things are not going too hot for Smallant right now. Is it possible to hit the third one before Mecha stomps, or is it invulnerable during that stomping sequence? Area item 68, it's invulnerable while the Mecha Brutal is walking around with the rainbow legs, unfortunately. Yeah, first ones, I saw some of the Smash Bros stuff. I just didn't watch any of the other stuff. I saw like major notes like Captain Toad, Crash Bandicoot, and Smash 5, but I didn't see any of the smaller things, so I was just curious if there's any DLC announcement again or whatever. So I guess if Vallu misses 2D skip like 4 times, then it'll be close. But at this point, looks like Smallant's not gonna be able to make it back. Oh, especially with that bonk on the mecha. Missing birdless. He's gonna try it again though. Unfortunate hit. Can't catch a break. Getting it second try. Getting that second cycle for the Mecha Wiggler. Mecha Brutal. Not Mecha Wiggler, guys. Not so upset that Smallant lost, except that it's upset that it's just a lot of chokes and deaths. I don't know. I try not to be biased, but I guess at this point it kind of sucks. But Vallu's pulling off an amazing job, close to PB pace. If it wasn't for that the death going for the behind the wall moon, he'd be really close to PB pace at this point. Smallant getting third cycle. See if he can get the fourth one. Looks like he fell off. And it's just the nerves, I think. Let's hope he doesn't die though. That'd be something else. Yeah, hopefully Ant doesn't die here while trying to get this fourth hit. Doesn't look like he will, but dangerous situation. Gets that fourth hit, barely at 1 HP. Super slow mech, just some nerves. As Vallu starts the Moon Kingdom Bowser fight. Yeah, race is basically over at this point. I can't think of a way that Vallu would somehow lose this unless if his switch turns off. his controllers stopped working or something like that. Capture card breaks. Don't curse like that. Not trying to. Yeah, the original rules did ban 1.0.0, but with the new patch, the SRC leaderboard rules were changed, and so the tournament reflected that. And we decided that as long as the runners mutually agreed on what was agreed and what was allowed and what wasn't, then yeah. But it was banned before 1.2 came out. Vallu entering the escape sequence now, as Smallant1 is starting up Moon Kingdom. Going for Moon Kingdom escape sequence Bowser 2D sectioned jump shortcut. So the official name. Nicely done from Vallu as Smallant1 progresses to the moon skip. Vallu is looking like 105, low 105 pace at this point, which is a really nice time. Just a little bit off his PB. Not bad at all. Smallant1 hitting moon skip. Nice pillar so far for Vallu. On the home stretch, let's look at some sour please in the chat. Yeah, Vallu played really well this second race compared to the first. Looks like he's finishing up in a couple seconds here. With a final time of 105.13, 1.2 world record, and winning the best of 3 set in the semifinals versus Smallant1. Vallu takes home the victory. Some GG's in the chat for Vallu and for Smallant1. What a great race. We'll see if we can get Vallu in here for some commentary. Alright, we'll see if we can get Vallu in here. Yep, this does mean that Negraveda and Vallu will face off in the grand finals, which will be determined based on when they can race. But Smallant1 and Zipcars will be facing off in the best of 3 match, also determined by when they can race. Yep, 1.2 world record in Eternity, and with that time is here, let me check the boards real fast. The 105.13 is currently, once the boards load, 30 seconds faster than Smallant1's time, his personal best. So even if Smallant1 was on PB pace, he still would have lost to Vallu. And Vallu's 105.13 would put him 5th on the leaderboards if he didn't have a run. So crazy consistent. Really nice run from Vallu. We'll wait for Smallant1 to finish up before we bring Vallu in, but Nails 2D skip there. Ooh, that was swaggy. Smallant with that swag strat right there. Someone clipped that. 2D skip 2.0. I don't even know if that's faster. It might be by like 0.1 second. Maybe. Is that XD skip? Is that what you guys always talk about? XD skip, I guess. Skipping, breaking one block. It is not faster, alright. Yeah, it doesn't really look faster. You're not really skipping much. That's funny though. Get some sour please in the chat for Smallant as he's finishing up the run. Props for finishing. Still a great time. Gonna be a mid 108. This is better than my PB, so can't roast him for that. But yeah, just for the lows and those sour please in the chat. Gets that 4th pillar. Looking at a mid 108 at this point. And Smallant finishing up this second in the best of 3 with a 108.32. 3 minutes and 19 second difference. We'll get Vallu in here in just a second once the game sound dies down a little bit. GG's in the chat, guys. Hello, Vallu.
Hello. Hi.
Hello, it was working. Your mic is working. So, I guess just tell us about the runs. I don't know, what are your thoughts?
Well, the first one had a lot of downs, and yeah, I was worried that I wouldn't win that, but I heard that I was losing until the end where Smallant messed up Mega Bowser, so I guess I got super lucky with that.
Yeah, so. And then your second run was amazing. It's what,
it
20
good.
seconds off your PB? Yeah, pretty awesome. Especially since you haven't ran Odyssey in like a month.
Yeah, like, if I was running this on 1.0, it would have PB'd probably.
Yeah, most likely. But yeah, first run, you had little mistakes and lost. 3-cycle Wiggler on Metro, yeah, but you were behind until the behind the wall moon, actually. After the moon shards, Smallant missed a movement there, and then you were ahead of him, and then he fell off Mecha twice, and that was the end of that race. And then you just pulled ahead here with some crazy movements. Smallant had just some mistakes here and there. I think it was somewhere around Metro where you got the lead, and it was kind of donezo from that point on.
Yeah, I don't know. I played really well this run. No major mistakes, really. I think, apart from the sand. Like, I missed the bird in sand, so I went for the notes.
Yeah, I saw the notes there. Yep. And we got Smallant coming in. Hello?
Hello.
Mic is working. So I'm asking you the same question I just asked Vallu. Thoughts on the runs?
Oof. My runs. I think that was my worst performance in races since before December. Those were some bad races on my end.
Yeah, 107, mid 107, and then a mid 108.
Yeah.
With a 105 PB. And the first race you were ahead up until Mecha Brutal, and then
fell off twice, and then failed and skipped like 7 times as well.
That sucks.
Oh, that was rough.
Yeah, and then just mistakes here and there all around. Small ones that add up in the second run here. Yeah. Even if you did play PB Pays, Vallu did get a 105 there.
Vallu would have destroyed me.
A little bit of a consolation there, but
there was no way I was going to win that second race.
Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't really have any specific questions. Nothing crazy stood out to me. I like XD skip Smallant. I didn't know what you guys were talking about until that.
Yeah, I figured I had already lost, so might as well go for it.
Wait, what is that?
It's a second XD skip, or a second 2D skip that saves no time whatsoever.
Oh, I've never seen that.
Yeah, it's like, it's one part right after the camera switches to the left. You can go around and like skip breaking one block with the fire. But
well, I can watch the VOD to see that.
Yeah. It's pretty funny. But yeah, unless you guys have any questions for me or whatnot, that's should about wrap it up.
Nothing too much. Thanks for the races, Vallu, and thanks for commentating, Feinberg. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah,
It was an awesome
GG's
race, guys.
on the races. Yeah,
Really
thanks for
close,
commentating.
super intense, both of them. But yeah, and with that, should wrap it up. Definitely, if you guys are here watching in chat, you should already be following Speed Gaming. I don't know how else you would have found out about this, but if you're not, follow Speed Gaming. They do a ton of work behind the scenes to set up like everything, the stream layouts, commentary, restreaming, audio levels, and everything like that. Definitely follow both runners. I know Vallu doesn't run Odyssey anymore, but still streams a lot of Nintendo games. Smallant1 grinding out Odyssey for a potential GDQ submission soon, maybe. We'll see.
Oh, good luck.
Yeah. But yeah, both runners still stream on Twitch. You can follow my Twitch. I don't stream anymore, but if you want to increase my follow count and just have it on the left side of your Twitch, you can do that as well. But definitely follow Speed Gaming, follow the runners. Tune in to the finals and the third place match when they are announced. We're not sure when schedules are going to happen for that, but it should be within the next week. Nitro versus Vallu will be the finals, and Smallant1 versus Empires will be the bronze match.
Oh boy. Both gonna be very exciting, probably.
Very close races, yeah. Definitely tune into those. And with that, that should wrap it up. If you guys have anything to say.
Nah, I got nothing. GG's again.
Yep, GG to you guys.
I actually had no idea this was a best of 3 until the race was about to start, so...
Oh, nice.
But yeah.
Yep. But with that, I'll be signing off. Thank you guys, chat, for sticking with us. Definitely close races. Make sure to tune into the finals, follow Speed Gaming, and have an awesome day, guys. Catch you on the flip side.
Bye.